Hello, my name is Sky and I'm from New York. Please like and subscribe to find out how my 15th birthday wish ruined my life. When I was 5, I woke up to find my mother kneeling by my bed. A voodoo doll was on my chest and Mom had her hands over the doll, chanting some strange words. I screamed and sat up from my bed. "What are you doing, Mommy?" "Sit still, child, otherwise the magic won't work." The voodoo doll was creeping me out, so I grabbed it and threw it across the room. Mom gasped and raised her hand as if to slap me. "You foolish girl! Why did you do that? Now we'll never be able to fix your ugly face." "What do you mean you're scaring me, Mommy?" "I was trying to take away that ugliness and put it in the doll. The fortune teller said it worked. Do you know how much I paid for it? Now it's ruined and you're going to be ugly forever." With that, she picked up the doll and left the room, slamming the door behind her. I cried and couldn't sleep all night thinking about how scary Mom was acting. I grew up convinced that Mom hated me because she never missed a chance to pick on me and remind me how ugly I was. I had crooked teeth and got braces as soon as I joined high school. My vision was terrible, so I had to wear thick glasses that covered half my face. One time, when I was in 2nd grade, my Aunt Patty and my baby cousin Nessa came to visit. At night, I was woken up by Nessa crying uncontrollably. I went to her room to check and found her all alone. I called out for Aunt Patty, but she didn't respond. I picked up Nessa to comfort her, but I stepped on one of her toys, tripped, and fell on my back with baby Nessa. She wasn't hurt, but she started crying even louder in panic. Just then, Mom walked in and picked her up. "What's wrong with you, Sky? Are you trying to kill your cousin because she's prettier than you?" "It's not like that. I tried to pick her up and then I fell." "That's a lie. I saw you trying to hurt her. Get out of my sight now." "But Mom..." "I said now." I bolted out the door and bumped into Auntie at the door. I hugged her tightly, crying. "I'm so sorry, Aunt Patty. I didn't mean to drop Nessa. Please believe me."
"Hey, calm down, sweetheart. Tell me what happened."
I tried to explain, but Mom interrupted, saying that I was lying and that I was really trying to kill Nessa. Aunt Patty wiped my tears and comforted me as Mom sneered at us and kept warning Aunt Patty not to trust me. My mom was the worst, you guys. As you can imagine, I wasn't very popular at school. I only had 2 friends, Ken and Maggie. We had been friends since middle school and were inseparable. Lately, I'd started to notice Ken stealing glances, and whenever I caught him staring, he'd blush and stammer. It was so obvious he was crushing on me. Ken was really cute, but I had my eyes on Brandon, the hottest boy in our class. Brandon only ever talked to me when he wanted me to do his homework, and I did do it for a while until Ken convinced me not to anymore. I decided that Ken was right. I'd had enough of Brandon using me, so guess what I did? One day, I waited for him to hand me his math homework, and I threw his book so high in the air, it hit the ceiling. "Hey, what did you do that for?" "I'm tired of being your servant. You can do your own homework from now on." "You're gonna regret this. You're lucky I even let you touch my books." He collected his books and stormed out of class. Little did I know, I was going to regret what I'd just done. Every day, after spending the whole day ogling Brandon, I'd go home and write in my secret diary about all the fantasies I had about him. I wrote page after page of made-up scenes of Brandon being my knight in shining armor, Brandon kissing me in front of the entire school, Brandon and I wearing matching outfits. Okay, that last one was a little cringy, even for me. I felt very pathetic, pining over a boy who'd never be mine. A boy who I'd just yelled at, actually. So you can imagine my surprise when, at my 15th birthday party, Brandon and his friends showed up. I was so nervous. I must have ran to the bathroom more than 10 times trying to fix my face. I was gathering courage to talk to him when Maggie walked out of the kitchen carrying my birthday cake.
"Blow the candles and make a wish, bestie."
I was so excited to make my wish, but as soon as I blew the candles, someone pushed my face into the cake and everyone started laughing and taking photos and recording videos. I looked ghastly with cake all over my already messy hair and giant ugly glasses.
Oh my god, I didn't know it was possible for her to get even uglier. What a freak.
All the kids laughed even louder. Embarrassed, I ran to my bedroom and locked myself in the bathroom. Ken followed me and stood outside my bathroom door, begging me to come out. He sat on my bed waiting, but he finally gave up and left. After a while, I came out to get my diary and read it because it always made me feel better, but it wasn't where I'd left it. I frantically looked for it and was about to go into full panic mode when I saw it behind the door. How did it even get there? The only other person who'd been in my room was Ken, but he'd never touched my diary. If someone read my diary, I'd never show my face at school ever again. I put the diary in the drawer and slumped on my bed and fell asleep. That's right, I fell asleep at my own birthday party. Also, I should have opened my diary, but I didn't. And that's how I walked into a nightmare at school the following day. As soon as I walked into class, everyone looked up. Was this about my face and my birthday cake? I thought they'd have forgotten about that by now. I was about to take my seat when Brandon stood in my way, a few papers in his hands. I told you, I'm not doing your homework anymore. Instead of answering me, he started to read one of the papers out loud. Brandon was wearing a really tight shirt today. He looked so hot, I thought I was gonna melt. As he went on, half laughing and half reading, I came to a horrible realization. The papers he was holding were from my diary. I tried to grab them from him, but he held them higher and continued to read. On my 15th birthday, I wish to kiss Brandon just once. His voice was high-pitched. I guess he was trying to sound like me? That was my birthday wish, and now Brandon was reading it out loud in front of the whole class. Give it back, Brandon, please. Do you know how ugly you are? And do you think I'd actually waste my time with someone like you? Everyone burst out laughing. Honestly, Sky, I'd only ever kiss you if you paid me. And even then, I'd have to be blindfolded so I don't have to look at your ugly face. Just then, Ken stood up and punched him hard in the face, and a fight broke out. I got caught in the middle of it, and my glasses fell off. I went down on all fours to look for them, but Brandon stepped on them, crushing them into tiny pieces. Boy, did I regret ever making that birthday wish. I finally managed to slip out of there and Ken followed me. Sky, wait! No, leave me alone, Ken. You have to listen to me. I know it was you who leaked my diary, Ken. You're the only one who was in my room. No, I didn't. Don't lie. You always say that I'm wasting my time liking Brandon. I guess you were right. You won. Now stay away from me. And with that, I ran out of there, not giving him a chance to talk. I didn't show up in school for the next couple of days, and instead, I went to visit Aunt Patty. While there, I told her everything that had happened, and as always, she had a solution.
Let's give you a makeover, shall we?
I couldn't contain my excitement. Aunt Patty owned a salon, and I always envied her clients. She always made them look so pretty and fancy. We spent the next few days working on my new look. And let me tell you guys, forget about Mom's voodoo doll. Aunt Patty was a magician. She turned me from a pumpkin into Cinderella. She applied a lot of stuff to my hair and gave me a haircut. Next, she threw away my hideous glasses and bought me contacts, which I must admit were uncomfortable, but I was ready to do just about anything to look pretty. Finally, she took me to have my 3-year-old braces removed. She even bought me a whole new wardrobe. When I finally went to school, I looked so different that nobody recognized me. The moment Brandon saw me, he took my hand and introduced himself. Oh, let me show you around, new girl. My name is Brandon. Brandon, it's me, Sky. Was I about to reveal my identity to Brandon and have him reject me again? No way. So, I cleared my throat and lied to him. Skylar. My name is Skylar. It's lovely to meet you, Princess Skylar. Please, walk with me. Did you hear that? Brandon just called me a princess. For the next couple of weeks, I had all of Brandon's attention. I was having so much fun, I completely forgot about Ken and Maggie. One day in class, Brandon leaned over to kiss me. I was nervous and happy at the same time. My 15th birthday wish was about to come true. I closed my eyes and waited, but instead of warm lips, a very cold hand landed on my mouth, shoving me backwards. I opened my eyes ready to pounce, but stopped when I saw Ken standing there. Did he recognize me? I panicked and shoved him right back.
What's wrong with you? How can you seriously be interested in Brandon after everything he put you through?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. I know it's you, Sky. Just because you got a makeover doesn't mean you're a different person. You're still the same girl Brandon treated like trash a few weeks ago.
The whole class gasped. My name is Skylar. I don't know who Sky is.
You can fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. Why did you change yourself?
There was no point in lying anymore. I was ugly and no one liked me.
You're wrong. I like you, and I still do. You were never ugly to me. I waited for you to like me back, but you were so busy trying to get Brandon's attention.
Ken walked towards me, but then Maggie grabbed me and pulled me away from Ken. Maggie, what's going on?
I can't take this anymore. You don't deserve Ken. I like him, but all he cares about is you.
We listened in shock as Maggie confessed that she was the one who leaked my diary pages because she was jealous and wanted to humiliate me. And just when I thought she was done talking, she said something even more shocking.
When you came back all glammed up, I made a deal with Brandon. I paid him to distract you.
I turned to Brandon. You knew it was me this whole time? Don't look at me like that. You came back looking smoking hot. Also, how could I say no to money? You're disgusting. Oh, please. Don't pretend like you didn't enjoy it. I couldn't believe how arrogant Brandon was. What did I ever see in him? I took Ken's hand, but Brandon grabbed me and pulled me to him. Where are you going, princess? We're not done yet. Are you seriously choosing this lame guy over me? I pushed him away and looked him dead in the eye. I'm still the ugly Sky that you humiliated weeks ago. Come on now, princess. You could never be that ugly chick. You know I don't hang around those kinds of people. Now come closer and let me grant you your birthday wish. He tried to kiss me, but I slapped him hard and stamped on his foot. Stay far away from me. I took Ken's hand again and we walked out of class. I had no idea where we were going, but I was too happy to care.